soul so high, blue eyes, fake cry, beware.
So right there, both of those things are broken. Like I said, you screw these on a little bit too tight sometimes, and it fractures. It looks more like I dropped it or something, but that's been in moose for a really long time. So it still works. It still works, and it's a functioning clip. But I bought two more of these clips, which is the magnet, and 5 more of these with a thumb screw. Just realized that wasn't recording when I was just doing what I was just doing, which was getting this all organized. I think we have the clip from my iPhone talking about the clip on this thing, which is good. And then I started organizing this stuff, getting it all ready. We're going to cut this up into 4 pieces. We're not going to be using this today. That can just go there for now. Those can go there for now. We'll need those, but we're going to cut this into 4 pieces. Then we'll practice with the pocket hole jig, just like that. So I think I'm going to need a tool to cut that. Okay, got it all set up over here. Got the chop saw happening. Got my tool bench all organized. So I'm just going to measure this into like 4 equal pieces, or maybe 2 short and then 2 long. And then maybe I can just use it as a drawer if it actually works out the way I want it to work out. Two pieces perfectly lengthed. I'm just going to cut this one in half. Perfect. Got a little camp chair happening. Let's pull you guys in a little bit closer. There we go. If the dust starts getting a bit too much, or the sawdust, then I'll just stop doing it here and go back over there. Just trying to adjust for the wind. So we got this. So a couple of things that they're talking about is you have to really pay attention to where you're going to put your pocket holes. So they say it's best if you, like in this situation, I think it's best if I go down this way into here, because when I start to finish the box off, I won't be able to get the screwdriver in. And so I might have to resort to putting it on the other side. So at this moment, we need to put this right there. And this is 3/4 inch. So we have to pinch and adjust the lever here. Okay, so that's, I'm pretty sure that's 3/4 inch. Yep, so it's 3/4. We'll put the long side down, clamp it, make sure it's somewhat centered, and then put that there. Then we're going to need our drill bit. It's a special drill bit. It makes the hole big enough for the head of the screw. Pocket hole screw, and that will fit perfectly down, and then it will pilot hole into the next piece. And then we have to put a collar on there. If you lose these things, you're doomed. So on the actual drill, it tells you where, depending on the thickness of your wood. So we're going to go 3/4 inch. And look at that. There's an actual hole in the collar, and it lines up right there on the 3/4. Then you get this little tool. It's basically a little Allen key. So you could lose this if you have lots of Allen keys, which I do, but it's best to keep it all together. So this will, again, stop the drill from going too far into the wood. Make sure it's on there tight so it doesn't move around over time. So there's your Allen key spot, and then here are your spots. You can put it in 1/2 inch, 3/4, or 1.5. And now all you do is drill. And I want to put it in the 2 farthest ones. So you put it like this. I'm trying to keep the dust out of the car. Put it on me, maybe. Just like that. Then you release. This is the release trigger. And we have 2 perfect pocket holes right there. So we just turn it around, put the dust everywhere. So make sure it's down and obviously pressed. One more. They say make sure these are clamped together because they will move. So I have to, so it's going to go like that, like that. Like I said, it might be hard to get the drill in here just because it's such a small piece. And I'm not 100% sure if it's best to, again, put the screws on the inside. It's good to do that to hide it. Then you don't see any screw heads there, any screw heads there. And people wonder how you put that together. I guess another thing too is you could, I'm going to try it without clamping just to see. Again, this is an experiment. Oh, right. And it gives you that, I remember now. It gives you that really long drill bit. So the drill is so big. Okay, let's try one without. Again, I don't mind if I wreck this. It's all about figuring these things out. So you put the screw in there, screw in there. And I try my best to hold it in place, just to try it. If it doesn't work, that's fine. Looks like it has a magnet to it. So let's put it on the drill first. Line her up. And the cool thing about these screws is they have a built-in washer, and that stops it from over screwing into the piece of work that you're putting together here. So let's just turn this sideways, see if we can do it again. Again, I'm thinking that this drawer is, or this whatever I'm creating here, is possibly too small to get the drill in here. Oh, no. Don't over tighten. So far, so good. Nice and level there. This might be the hardest part right here, is putting this last piece on. We'll see. Again, this is an experiment just to see how I can do some of this stuff. So this is all level. Yeah, I can't get the drill in there. So it'd be interesting to see if I do put the smaller drill bit in. Can I get the drill in there? Yep. See, just to give you a heads up, it does damage because the drill neck, this part of the drill hits your piece of work. So I have to be careful with that. On smaller pieces, again, try to use this long one as much as possible. Probably I could get a screwdriver in here just to make sure it's snug. That's so cool. What will they think of next? So there you go, guys. You don't see any screws here. If you wanted to make it even stronger, you could put another pocket hole here, which would then go into this piece of wood, and one here. Again, if you didn't care whether, and you can also buy blanks. So where these holes are, you can actually buy a blank that goes in. So you put some glue in there, put the blank in there and sand it off later. And then you'll just see this oval pattern on your piece of work. So what do you guys think? I'm gonna put a little bottom on there and I've got a drawer. Well, there you go, guys. This has now made me very excited to start work on the bed and the drawer. I'm going to go inside right now and order the drawer slides, because I know it's 8 feet from the end of this plywood, which is underneath the seat, to the back. But I want to make sure from the back to the back of the seat, how long that is, then that will dictate what kind of drawer I'm going to be putting in there. I think I should just stick with like a 5-foot drawer. And there you go, guys. That's all the vlog I have for you today. Thanks for hanging out with me, practicing with the pocket hole jig and putting together my first pocket hole jig frame. Again, that could be a drawer. I could use that. I could put that up on a wall and then put one of the Clase Azul tequila bottles in there. It's too small, but something like that. You could do something with that. Let me know in the comments below what you do with that. Don't say throw it away.